Traders in the building, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. So if you're new, I'm so glad that you've discovered me, and if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for the continued love and support. So this week I'll be analyzing EURUSD on this particular video, EURUSD, GBPUSD and USDJPY, and in front of us I have EURUSD, and as you can tell, I am currently bullish on this particular instrument. So the reason why I'm bullish on this particular instrument is because the market has broken above this particular trend line, which was bearish. Of course, you can tell this was a bearish channel that the market, anytime it reached the high, it sells. Anytime it reaches the low, buys, sells, lows, buys. You can tell that this was a valid area of interest. So now the market is currently above that structure. That's my first reason why I am bullish on this particular instrument. The second reason why I am bullish on this instrument is because the market again is above this particular support over here. So as you can tell, let me do like this. So as you can tell, this market over here, anytime it reaches this low, it bounces up, it bounces up, bounces up. So the market did break below but couldn't sustain itself below the structure to come back down. Instead, it broken above that structure. So at the moment we are trading above that structure. So I do recognize and realize that this market at the moment, though it's ranging on a smaller time frame, overall I do expect the market to continue going higher, right? So now how you can take advantage of this move, you need to go to a smaller time frame, and over there you identify areas of interest. So on this daily time frame, let's do like this. I've already identified that there is a structure over here that the market is just broken above. So as you can tell, last week the market, on Friday rather, the market broke out, and we are now above this particular structure, which was a resistance before. So now it's becoming a new support. So next week, this is what you can expect: the market to give a retest on this particular low over here, and then we can expect the market to continue going higher. Of course, you would need to pay attention to this trend line and see how the market reacts, because it could come there and react on that trend line, come back down, come over there, come back down before we get that overall move to the upside. However, I'm just giving you the long-term perspective. Overall, on the long term, I believe the market should continue going higher and higher. But however, anything could happen, as you always know. What if then the market opens and instead it comes back below this particular area of interest? And if it does that, it means the market is still bearish. And if it does that, it means the market potentially is coming back down, maybe to this low over here to gather momentum to buy, or maybe it's coming down to this low over here to gather momentum to buy. But overall, long term, we are bullish, and I'll be bullish until the market can break below this structure over here, because then if it breaks this structure, then it would mean there's no need, or rather there's no point for us to continue buying this market. Instead, it would make sense to just continue selling this market, as it would mean the market is bearish at that time. That's all I have for this particular instrument. On to GBPUSD. On GBPUSD, let's go on a higher time frame. I'm also bullish on this particular instrument over here. So the reason why I'm bullish on GBPUSD is because, again, also on this one, we just broke out of a trend line. Of course, you can see that the market broke out of this trend line, and it has been trading above this particular area over here. So I do expect the market to continue going higher as it is above that particular structure. Another reason is similar to EURUSD, we are trading above a support. So as you can tell, this was an area of interest. Anytime the market gets there, it respects that structure and goes higher. However, recently we did see that the market broke below the structure, but couldn't sustain itself to continue coming down, and instead it broke out, and now at the moment again we are still above that structure. So these are the reasons why at the moment I am bullish on this particular instrument. So now if you go to a smaller time frame, you will see that the areas of interest that I've also identified over there. So we did see that last week the market, though it was trading below this trend line, eventually we did get a breakout. As you can tell, though the market, I think this was NFP, we did get a breakout with NFP. So this was an area that the market was trading below. First touch over here, second touch, a third touch, and the market was still trading below that structure. So we were having a lot of indecisive around that structure over there. And it was also because below the structure is where the market, anytime it got there, it bought. So the market really wanted to treat this area as an area of resistance to then continue going down. However, because on the higher time frame the market is bullish, you should also always look out for buys on this area, on this market rather. So now I do recognize that the market did break out of the structure, so I do expect the market to treat this area as a support and continue buying and back to these highs. If the market then breaks again out of these highs, a retest would be nice for us to continue buying further. So now this, if you're trading this particular instrument, I'd really advise you to go in a smaller time frame, because these instruments, EURUSD, GBPUSD, are majors, and the way that you trade them is, of course, you could know the direction on the higher time frame, but for your entries, it's important that you go to a smaller time frame, maybe your 4-hour time frame, maybe your 1-hour time frame, down to the 30 minutes time frame. It's up to you. So as you can see on this smaller time frame, it's very obvious and clear to see the market broke out. This looks like a retest to this support, and then a continuation is expected. However, if the market then opens next week and comes back below this area over here, then it would mean the market is potentially at the moment still caught up between this range, so you can start to sell on this high, and if it reaches the low you can buy, and if it reaches the high you can sell until the market then breaks out again, and then from there you can continue buying. That's all I'm looking for on this particular instrument, and I'm closing with USDJPY. Moving on to USDJPY, I am bullish on this particular instrument. So if you go to the monthly time frame over there, you will recognize that the market has been moving higher, right? So this was an area that the channel that the market has created. So the low over here, first touch, second touch, and a third touch, the market respected, went higher, reaching that high, and then the market so this was a channel that the market was trading below, right? Between, I meant to say the market was trading between. So now this was an area that I was looking at on a smaller time frame. This resistance over here, if you look at it, this is an area that the market reached, and then it couldn't break out. It went there again, the market couldn't break out, but then we did see that last week, then the market ended up breaking out of that structure. So my expectation for the week that is coming is for the market to continue going higher. However, you need to know where those buys could be coming in, right? So if you go on this smaller time frame, you will obviously see that the market did give us a breakout. So this is a retest back to this support over here, back to these highs over here. And so what you can expect for the week that is coming is for the market maybe to create a double bottom structure around this structure over here. And if it does, then it means the market is ready to buy. However, anything could happen on this particular instrument. As you saw last week, it was very bearish. What if then it opens and then it starts to break below the structure over here? Then if it does that, it means this potentially would have been a fake out. And so we can expect the market to just from here sell maybe back to this structure over here, sell maybe back to this structure over here, and from there we can look for buys. And if the market breaks again the structure, it sells back to another structure, the market will just keep going lower and lower. However, at the moment I am bullish, and I think that's the only thing that makes sense at this moment. That's all I have for the week that is coming. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow. It does also encourage me to keep on dropping more and more content. Thank you for watching up to this far. If you are, I love you guys, and I'll see you next week, same time, same place, and I am out.